Good evening, everybody. Welcome to another Tuesday Night Live where Bacon is watching hockey and Ken is doing thousands of things below him. Welcome, welcome. How's everybody doing tonight? We have a show for you tonight. It's going to be an informative show. We're going to announce some bunch of cool stuff. I am joined, as always, by the man with the beautiful new camera, Mr. Ken Carson. And Bacon looks like he just got his wig smoked. He looks pretty good. He's a very handsome man. Check that out.
It's all gone, finally. I can breathe.
I don't know why that was stopping him from breathing, but it's a very nice haircut. Yeah, I can't get over how nice Ken's new camera looks. It's gorgeous. I now have to get a new camera because I feel like I'm pale in the basement of some.
It just shows you how bad the other one was.
But yeah, we got a couple of cool announcements for you guys tonight. Let's see. We'll start off with let's see. How about we're 4C is going to be at Fan Expo Philadelphia. That's something cool we can announce. Bacon is planning on being there. Ken will be there. It's only a couple hours north of me. I used to live there. I may stop in for a day if I can. But we're going to be bringing Mike DiCarlo is going to be there, and Jim Shooter is going to be there. So that's kind of an exciting little addition to our con schedule. Which right now, before that, was basically just Heroes Con, San Diego, and Terrific Con. I think was all we had like locked in for now. But yeah, so we're adding that one in, so that's going to be fun. We have some shows coming up, some live sketch shows coming up with artists. Crazy, I know. It seems like forever since we just did two on Tuesday. Yeah, we just did two this weekend, but we're finally going to do some on Tuesday night for the Sketch Claim show,
which were very underwhelming. But I understand it's a weekend.
Well, it's the weekend, man. It's the people. It's different times. People are doing stuff. Excuse me. So,
ew, this is the grossest statement of all time. Ew, Jason, I don't like you anymore. Get out of here.
Oh. Look at him with his button-down shirt.
That's because I went to get my haircut today, so I actually got dressed. I actually got dressed in like real people clothes today, because I had to go get my haircut. So I figured I'd just leave it on and look pretty for the show.
Nice.
We need the Devils to win the series so I can go to North Carolina and hang out with them.
That's what I'm trying to load over here on my TV. It won't turn on because the stupid game's on TBS.
Yeah, well, they're not doing anything except talking.
That was funny. And guys, I'm sorry we were a minute late coming on tonight because the second we were about to come on, Ken gets a phone call from China because, of course, that's when you get a phone call from China, which is just like
it's probably like it's 7 a.m. over there or something.
Yeah,
or tomorrow morning. Who knows? I don't know what the time change, but yeah.
Yeah. So let's see. So we've got that. That's now. So basically, here's a couple shows we've got coming up, guys. Ken has been talking to some new artists. We've got some wonderful new people who are going to be coming on to do some live sketch shows. Let's see how we can answer this question, I guess. Ken, have you talked to David lately?
I have not, but I plan on reaching out to him this week.
There you go. So hopefully we will have an answer for you soon on how he's doing and how those commissions are doing.
That was Shane Allen.
Yeah, and to nip everything in the bud right now, I've got no word on the Silvestri stuff. He's still, as far as I know, he's still going to be working on them. That's all I can tell you. The Kubert stuff, I believe, was all mailed out or is on its way to be mailed out. If it isn't, I think
on the CGC,
yeah, on its way to CGC, exactly. Is one giant time zone. Yeah, there you go. Fun fact. Thank you, Murdoch.
I didn't know
they're all
that.
the same. Wow.
Pretty cool.
Let's see. But we do have shows. We're going to have shows on the 25th. We got a show on the 2nd and a show on the 9th coming up, guys. So on the 25th. So the 25th is going to be Felix Lionel, who is an incredible artist, does amazing work. Here's some of his stuff. You guys have never seen his stuff before. He does covers. This stuff is just breathtaking how great his stuff is. Obviously, he's not going to be able to do something like this live because they are sort of, very detailed, painted kind of things. But what he's going to do is he's going to give an example of what he can do. He's going to finish up a piece live on the show, and we're probably going to take a list that night. Well, not probably. We're going to take a list, and we'll so we can see if any of you guys want to get something great from him because his stuff is just awesome. And
he sent me a list today of blank covers he has, so he can maybe do something like this.
yeah, if you want a blank cover, you can do something cool like that. Very cool. So that's on the 25th. And then following that up is cartoonist Scott Shaw is going to be joining us on the 2nd. Thanks for handling my claims. Yeah, the Godtail stuff. Yeah, that was a fun. I got to sneak in a couple peeks left and right. I had to work when all that stuff was going on. But actually, no, not Godtail. I was out hobnobbing with Rick Lee
Marco Maria
and other people.
Marco Maria they're going to come back on a Tuesday.
Yeah,
Tuesday night during a regular time. They're going to do it. They want to do it at 6:00, not 7. I told them we can do that.
There we go.
But
because that'd be 6:00 would be like 11:00 p.m. for them, right?
Yeah. So she just
Emilio, exactly. It was a little slow that night because it was on a Sunday. Yeah. And it wasn't on a normal night. People were out doing stuff. It was during a little earlier.
It was middle of the day on Sunday.
Yeah, we're going to try and get them on.
Right before tax season. I mean, come on. I told them that. Guys, listen. I mean, this is
Scott Shaw, Captain Carrot.
Yeah,
that's Captain Carrot. You got it, guys. So he's going to be live with us doing a live show, live sketching on the 2nd of May. And we'll have him on here. And then following him is this guy you may have heard of before. His name's, I don't know, something like Morrissey. I don't know, Bill Morrison, something like that.
Jim Morrison?
Yeah, Jim Morrison. Yeah, he's one of those guys. So he's going to be back. He's going to be doing some sketching. He's going to be doing some fun stuff. It's going to be great. He hasn't been on in a while.
Actually, he's going to be doing something very specific. He's going to be remarking all of the Matt Groening books.
That's right.
That came back from Matt Groening. So Bill
there won't be any claims that night.
Won't be any claims. It'll just be we're just hanging out with Bill, watching him do some remarks.
Yep.
I might be there. I'm thinking about maybe going to Detroit because I have a lot of work to do with Mr. Morrison. So I might be there actually for that show. So we'll see how fast Bill can do 20 remarks or however many remarks we did.
Yeah, and for those of you guys who are lucky enough to get those Matt Groening pieces, you get to see the remark done for you live, and you can see the ones that Matt did for you, which is just great.
Yeah,
and I think there might even be one or two in there the 4C faithful employees of Mr. Ken Carson might have got a
couple extra. Yeah, there's a couple extra.
We'll see if we can buy ours and get a little.
If you're in Detroit on May 9th, you might miss the games here if we play you.
Well, then I would not be in Detroit on May 9th.
Yeah.
Or I would go to you and then drive to Detroit.
We'll be like, Annika, you're going to do the show tonight. Jeff is going to talk. Ken and I will be at the hockey game.
We'll do it live from the hockey game.
Right.
What's that?
There you go. Do it live from the hockey game.
The arena.
Oh, yeah, we could do that. Absolutely.
Oh, man.
We have good Wi-Fi at the arena.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah, just sneak off to Bacon's office somewhere.
Yep.
All right, so we got that. So that's 3 shows we got right there, guys.
I talked to JJ today. He is going to be shipping the art. He had to find a box that was big enough because there's some big stuff in there.
Yeah, all you people that are asking me, I told you we would announce it when we know more information.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So we can't announce. There's something big on the horizon with Mr. Doug Mankey and JJ and stuff. We're going to announce it very soon, but it's very big.
People have been asking about is coming here.
Coming here. It is. Let's see what else. Listen, we did an op last year, back in June of 2022, and the art showed up. Ken got this art.
Well, what happened? This op. What happened with this op was we opened the op. We sold about half the op, and then my father-in-law and my brother died. So I actually paid for the art. I gave the list. I paid for the art, and I forgot about it. I mean, it was not on my mind after everything that happened.
What we also want to tell you is we didn't invoice for any of this, so it wasn't like people were like waiting for this. They just put their name on a list.
Yeah, I never gave the information to Annika. So, but don't tell her that. I'm going to completely blame her for this. So, so I got a message last week saying that the art was ready. I needed to send them $47 for shipping. And I was like, okay.
So if you're familiar with a guy named Ariel Olivetti, the art's in. So for anybody who's watching tonight, please reach out. We actually have everybody's. Don't show them all, Ken. Stop.
I only showed one. Whoever ordered this, ending it because I'm keeping it.
Listen, we have sketches. They are going to be first offered to the people that asked for them. But not a lot of these people that asked for this stuff, we haven't seen active in a long time. So hopefully they still want it, and we've got it, and we'll invoice you for it if you'd still like it. Otherwise, some of this stuff is going to be up with 4C, so that's pretty cool.
So guys, I've got a couple of relatively free days for the rest of the week. So I'll be reaching out to you on Facebook Messenger if you're on Facebook to see if you still wanted it. Right. We won't be showing you the art because we don't want you to sit there and wait and decide if you want it or not. So I'll just be asking if you were still interested. They're all really good, I promise. You're not going to be disappointed like that.
Ken, all right, Ken, just go full screen and show them how detailed this one thing is you keep showing off.
Well, because I'm buying this regardless if the guy wants it or not. I'm keeping it.
The one that Ken's holding up is a pretty good example of what he did on all of them. So I will personally reach out and answer and ask if you still want it. And at that point, we'll invoice you and I'll show you the picture of what you got. Okay?
Yep.
So if you're not watching and you watch this later, just be on the lookout for me to send you a message tomorrow or Thursday.
Right. Let's see.
And Murdoch, the question I put up on the screen, your hot girl bombshell is probably still in Canada. I need to cycle back with Craig. But we will get it to you as soon as we can.
Yeah. Let's see what else we have going on. So for those of you who did the Florin Chavez op, those pieces are all done. He is shipping them. If anybody wants to see them, you can reach out to no, you don't want to reach out? No?
No, we're talking about comment.
No. We were shaking our head to the comment that was posted.
No, show them all. I was like, don't tell Murdoch says that's cool. Don't shake your head at that's cool. That is cool.
I think he's saying that's cool to what I said about his sketch being in Canada still.
Sorry, it was not the top comment when I was reading. Anyways, so yes, so so Florin stuff is finished. It's on our way. He sent me scans of all of them. They're coming back. We'll have to look with him to do another op very soon. And we'll definitely his prices might go up slightly because they were incredibly cheap. So cheap that everybody took the most expensive option and didn't even look at the smaller options and all got the top one because they were a whopping $100. So those people, can we see a Florin piece? Can you see I can't show you somebody else's piece. If somebody's here and got one and they would like to see theirs, I'm sure we can figure out a way to show it off. But they're amazing. He has a very great sort of wildcat kind of 90s Jim Lee-ish kind of style. That's pretty awesome. And he killed all of these. And they were 3/4 figures. And some of them included vehicles and backgrounds. And he just went nuts on them. So, but yeah, we'll probably definitely do another op with him. Just depends on when his availability opens up. I know he was really happy to be working with us and is looking forward to working with us again. Let's see. What else we got going on? Oh, all right. I'll announce this
one that I can maybe show something of.
Well, I own one. I own a piece, but it's not. It's his stuff is great. Let me see if I can find mine. Oh, here. If you want to go to full screen,
Ken, do you have a spreadsheet?
I mean, there you look. This is piece he did for me.
Wow.
How did I not get on this up?
I don't know, buddy.
Because it sold out almost faster than I could finish typing the post.
You'd think the'd be some pitmaster privilege here. I could get on it.
Well, next time, buddy, because he's
going to. The price is going up next time. The hell? No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, it's really good stuff. That's really great art there.
All right, and then let's see.
Going to be jumping on the second one pretty hard and fast.
Mm-hmm. And we'll see if we can do. We did 3/4 was the largest option. I'll talk to Florin and see if he is willing to do more full figures or multiple characters or stuff. It all depends on how much free time he has to do this stuff. So if he can do bigger, better options, then we'll do bigger, more extensive stuff. But for right now, we're kind of sticking with the headshots and the torso and the 3/4, I think. But we'll see. We do have an announcement for tomorrow. Ken dropped out for 2 seconds, but he'll be back, I'm sure. We have a little announcement to make.
Rangers scores. I do.
Oh, damn it. I hate the Rangers.
I had to take myself off the screen for a second.
Sorry. Yeah. Hockey. Jeez.
Sorry.
So we Ken is going to be traveling to a certain artist's house tomorrow, but we're doing a special thing on 4C. So if you ever wanted to get a Spider-Man strip from Mr. Alex Saviak, and maybe you want to get one with your birthday on it, or your anniversary, or your daughter's birthday, your son's, or your wife's, or for whatever you want, we're going to be doing something special where you're going to be able to get on the site tomorrow, put in the date that you want, and Alex is going to look for dates, and then maybe you'll have multiple options. Years are going to be a little bit harder, but days we can do. So if you wanted to have one from the newspaper on your birthday, that's definitely a possibility because he's got years of these. And now
go full screen, Ken.
That's my birthday.
And these are beautiful. I mean, like I said, some of them are always obviously going to be, better than others, just depending on what kind of characters you want or anything. But I mean, if you just want one, it's just a cool thing to get one with your birthday on it, knowing you could go back and buy the newspaper from that year, and on the day of your birth, you'd have the strip that appeared in every paper in the United States on that day.
And then I love the fact that Summers got an egghead on
it because she's a smarty.
So
we're going to be announcing that tomorrow. We do also have Ken actually has some Saviak art that we can show from. That's not the strips, but some other stuff that Ken has been talking with Alex about. Probably selling some stuff. We can show that stuff off. Let's see. Seriously.
What do you mean, Tyler? I don't understand. I'm fine. I have air conditioning.
Maybe it's supposed to be hot down there or something. I don't know. Are you sweating? Is he saying you're sweating? I can't tell.
I mean, I'm always sweating. There is that, but that's the 50-pound gut that I have. So,
I wonder if I have.
I don't know if we'll do another. You can never say never down the road. We like working with Alex. It's possible to get him on again sometime. But he does a lot of the same shows we do. If somebody wanted something and we were able to, we might be able to facilitate something if you wanted a sketch from him. But we don't have any plans right now to have him on for a live show. But it's a long year, and I'm sure we could probably figure out something to get him back on. First question, yeah. Oh, first time live watcher. All right. Well, wonderful.
Sorry.
So yeah, exactly.
We apologize.
Yeah.
So the way we'll work the post, guys, we'll go ahead and tell you is I'll post up the 4 that Ken bought for his family. Those are obviously not available. But what we're going to do is, you guys, if you're interested, we'll post that. You can post the date that you're interested in. Ken can go to Alex and say, do you have any of these dates? And it could be from any year. You're not going to be able to pick years. You're just going to be able to tell us a date. And we'll go from there as far as whether he has it or not and how much it costs. I believe, as Murdoch asked, I believe the prices for Monday through Friday are going to be somewhere between $200 and $600.
Yeah,
and the weekend are more like $600 to $2,500.
Yeah, the Sunday dailies are
because there's more art. They're bigger.
Some of those are signed by Stan Lee and Joe Sinnott. A lot of them actually are signed by both of those guys. So there's a little more meat in it. That's why the price is
absolutely. But listen, guys, it doesn't even have to be your birthday. If you remember a really cool strip from a certain date, and you remember what the newspaper was, you can just throw that date out there, and maybe it'll be one of the ones he still has. It doesn't have to be, as long as we can't show you every strip he's got. So we have to figure out a way to make it special and interesting, because he's got a lot. So the easiest way to do it is just pick a date. That's how we're going to do it for you.
And correct me if I'm wrong, Ken, but if they post a date and they end up not liking that piece, they are not committing.
No, you're not obligated to it. But also too, how do I say this politely? Don't waste my time. If you have no intentions of buying it, don't do it because you want to see it. I mean, make sure
go to the library, hit the microfiche.
Right. Because
we totally get it. If it's just a random, I don't know, Peter talking to like Betty or something, it's not even Spider-Man in it, then we get it. But like Ken said, be serious that you would want to buy it if it has something that you want in it.
Right. Or more importantly, if it has anything in it that's not nothing, you have an intention and think it'd be cool to buy. Because once again, a lot of these are very story driven. Some of them, a lot of them have Spider-Man, and as you saw, the ones that he has, but there are a few that just don't really have. They're just story. They're just trying to move the story along. So there's going to be quite a few like that too. So remember, those aren't going to cost as much. They're going to be $200. And like I said, it still comes from a special date, and it still came out. And it was still in every paper around the country. So
we try to be serious, and then people post comments like this. Like, come on.
All right, let's see.
And there might be actually, like my wife, I think there were 6 different ones I could have chosen from.
Right.
Also, so that happens too.
Right.
I do have some. I can show some of that art. I just uploaded it.
Let's see. So here's the Saviok. You can look at some of these Saviok pieces that are for sale that he's got and the price he put on there. So if anybody's interested in any of these, you can, if you want to type claim in you can, but you could just contact us, and we can, if you're interested in it, let us know. These are not, the prices are set. And these are first to market pieces. These have been in Alex's collection. They haven't touched the light of day.
Can you see what page and issue that is?
I cannot read it on mine, but my camera is not as good as yours is, Ken. I don't have it pretty.
I go large. I can't see it. I can't see everything else then. 68 something.
But this is a great one by the creator of Tombstone, with Tombstone and a huge Spider-Man on it. It's a pretty cool piece. Somebody says 68. Maybe
I think they were all Web of Spider-Man though, right?
Oh, so they're pretty much they're all Web of Spider-Man unless they're DC. It's
6813, I believe.
I don't think it's page 128, Jason, because I don't think the pages went that high.
There's a reason why I'm asking, because actually that price is actually different.
Oh, that's right. This price might not be that price anymore, Ken.
That's right. 6813 is actually Alex said that if somebody wants it, he would do 2,500.
20. That's a deal. Yeah. Ken talked to him, and they were working on his pricing a little bit, because we know that he doesn't know quite how to price these, and we were trying to make them more.
Done it. So
yeah, we want to make them more buyer friendly. So there you go. So $2,500 if anybody wants this really cool Spider-Man piece.
Web of Spider-Man, classic stuff.
Let's see. Is there anything less than $1,000? Yeah, there actually are some pieces that are less than $1,000. There's a couple Mary Jane pieces that are less than $1,000 that Bacon doesn't want us to sell. But this is another one. So the price
I can't
on this
afford
one?
less than $1,000 anyway, so it's fine.
61. It's a half splash. 2750.
Yeah, there you go. For a half splash, guys. It almost looks like it's more than a half splash. It's like a 3/4 splash.
Yeah, and Spider-Man's right there in the middle.
Yeah, and he's in all the other 2 frames as well. Yep. So it's pretty cool stuff. So yeah, ignore the price that's on there. It's actually $250 less. And you ask and you shall receive. And this one is not $800 anymore.
Oh yeah, I think the $800 ones he kept at $800.
Oh, did he? Well, then I'm a liar.
Sorry, $700.
$700. There you go.
There was a couple that he left the same price, but
okay, Jason's like less than 500. We show nothing less than 500.
No, that's the dailies tomorrow, guys.
Yeah. But there's a great Mary Jane page. This one is no longer 4,200. I can tell you that. It's a beautiful page. Lots of Spider-Man. Lots of fighting with the main character.
3,500.
35. See, $700 off on that one. That's great.
That's
Mr.
great.
Shepard, how are you doing, sir?
The web pages that Alex let me select, they were all pretty much action pages. The only 2 that weren't were the Mary Jane ones.
Right.
Because they had Mary Jane in them.
I would just like to say right now that I would like to thank Ronald Shepard for being on our show last Tuesday, because we would not have had a show without Ronald.
Yes,
Ronald. It was Ronald Shepard's Wheel of Deals, is what it was. So, thank you.
And then I talked to Ronald on the phone this week. It was cool.
How much is this one, Ken?
I'm working on that. Hold on 1 second. This one is $29.50.
There you go.
But Tombstone, like I said, the pages that I selected from Alex, they were just loaded with action. Tombstone all over them. Creator's Tombstone. I mean,
yeah. Look at that. That's fantastic.
Yeah, let me find that one. This one is 68.16. $38.50.
$38.50. There you go. Slashing prices.
And this one.
Yeah, Emilio, it does. You know, it's the way of the world now. It's one of those things where the stuff you want is just going to be a little, you know, more expensive than you want to spend. But that's because, you know, if it was all cheap, then it wouldn't be around anymore. It'd be gone. So,
Ken, I'm going to need way more booze if this game keeps going this way.
I won't be watching much more if the game keeps going this way. And then this one's actually on top. How about that? This one came down screaming, $22.50.
there you go. It's almost $1,000 down on that one. It's got full Spider-Man on the wall, nice tombstone. That's a pretty good deal. Yeah. So
and there are a couple that I don't have scans of. The other was the other Mary Jane page.
Mm-hmm.
We actually have some side page.
Ring, ring, ring.
We got some side boob too.
Oh, there is side boob on that third panel. If you like that kind of thing.
And this one's $700.
$700.
800 was originally $700.
We don't have anything from 101 or 103 that I am aware of. Alex may have that stuff. I'm not sure. There are.
He has some stuff.
Yeah, he was telling us about some whole issues that he had still.
Check out this one.
It's another great one. Yeah. Close up tombstone. You got Spider-Man, the other panels. And what's the price on that one, Ken?
Let's see. 68.3 was $3,000, and now $2,600.
$2,600. There you go.
So yeah.
But anyways, you guys, yeah, this is the first time this stuff has been offered up. So if anybody's interested in any of that now or later, you can just contact us and we can see if we can make that happen for you. And listen, you know, Ken's bringing some of this stuff back to Alex. He does have some covers too that he was offering up. He's got a fantastic one that I would love to own from 1988, I think. That's just gorgeous. But yeah, they're once again they're a little out of my price range as well. I'm right there with you guys.
Yeah, the ones that I just showed, I think, are priced well. You know, Alex's stuff is just getting hotter. You know, that Web of Spider-Man stuff is heating up.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's definitely something. If you have the means and you like a page, I would definitely take a shot at it because it's probably not going to last long.
Right. Yeah, we don't know if we have those issues. I don't know if we have those. Emilio, the cover prices they're in the five figures. They're not high five figures. They're fairly low, but they are in the five figures. So
they're fairly low high five figures, guys.
Well, five figures, not high five figures. I said five figures, fairly low.
Oh goodness!
They're over $10,000. We'll say that, and they're under $40,000. So they're in that, you know, they range. Let's see. But definitely the later Spider-Man covers he has from like past 100 are going to be less expensive than the ones that came in that sort of right around 1990 kind of time frame, that give or take 2 years. So those are always going to be a little more expensive. Those double digits, you know, issue 68, 40 around there. But yeah, there'll be one other announcement is we're working with another wonderful artist. We don't have them locked in for anything just yet, but we're definitely going to do something with them. They done covers. I don't want to mess the name up. Ken, her name is Nick
Varela.
See, I couldn't read the A at the end of my writing here. Nick, but so their stuff is awesome.
She's done Deadpool. She did Poe Dameron, Wolverine. She did some DC stuff. Bacon's familiar with her, I think, right?
She did. If you guys ever heard of the Enemy of the State storyline with John Romita Jr. and Mark Millar, she did Enemy of the State Part 2, which starred Laura, X-23 Wolverine.
That's right.
So she did I think she did 4 out of the 6 issues of that storyline.
Nice.
Which was one of the bigger storylines of that all new Wolverine book, which is one of the last books I ever picked up.
And she did 2 covers last year.
She's really good at like quick bust sketches. She does color, she does black and white.
Yeah.
So I think it'll be good to get going if we see her at a show, or she might do a live show for us.
Right. Yeah, we just have to lock her down.
We're working on that with her right now, figuring out what would be the best. I think what she's going to do is she's going to come on for like an interview, and then she will take a commission list from there. She doesn't want to do any live sketching. She was telling me her process. She's like, it's just not, she moves from place to place,
Murdoch, Virella.
I don't know if I have any
There it is, right there.
images.
There you go.
Saved on my computer from her. Hold on one sec.
I'll see if I can find real quick. I got a commission from her several years back. Let me see if I can find it real quick.
Yeah. But anyways, yeah, so we don't have her locked down for anything just yet. We are talking, and we're definitely going to do something with her. She's a fantastic person, great artist, and we just have to see what we're actually going to be able to do, commission list, or bring her to shows or whatever. We're going to see. But there you go. Look at that.
So that's just a bust on a sketch cover. Back then, it wasn't too expensive at all. I'm sure it's going to go up just a bit from what I paid, so I won't even say. But that's amazing.
Yeah, very nice.
Yeah.
So welcome, Nick, to joining the 4C family adjacent, and hopefully we can do some stuff with her in the future. Excellent. But
yes.
Yeah, guys,
this is what happens when there's no cons going on.
Yeah, finally, when Ken has some time, he can start reaching out and talking to people and get them to come in on the show.
Expand the roster, get some new artists for you guys.
But I mean, we did announce that we are going to a new con, so that's good.
Right.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah,
I'm excited because it's my first one of the year.
Nice.
that's right. Bacon has been saving it, but Bacon's also going to do San Diego this year. So if that's have you ever done San Diego before, Bacon?
Nope, first time. I'm going to be a
Wow.
newbie.
Nice. That was me last year, buddy. That's
Can't
awesome.
wait.
Yeah, it's quite an
Cannot
experience.
wait.
Just hang out with Annika's mom, and you'll get into Hall H on Saturday. That's all I'll tell you.
Oh, look, we already have a customer who's going to order a Rogue. If he doesn't already have one.
Or a Gambit.
Yeah.
Awesome. But yeah, guys, we just wanted to kind of update you all, and we're doing that. Like I said, the Alex Saviak Daily's post will be up tomorrow. We're getting in some more art that we're going to be shipping out. We'll reach out to all those people who got the Ariel Olivetti stuff and see if they're interested in keeping that stuff or if we'll have it up to offer. We're always trying to get some new art in and stuff. We're definitely going to do another Wheel of Deals soon. We just want to make sure we have new product to show you guys because it makes it more fun. And as you saw from Ronald last week, it's awesome when you get multiple pieces. Play the game over and over, because if you get free shipping on one, we throw the other ones in. You're saving $25 on every single piece that you do the Wheel of Deals for, on top of the savings of what you get playing the game. I think he probably saved at least over a couple $100 on all the stuff he got.
Oh yeah. I actually packed this stuff up, I think yesterday or the day before, and I was looking at this art and I looked at the invoice. I'm like, damn, you did good.
Yeah, pile it on.
I mean, walking is.
Jason says he has to miss Heroes.
Or you could just
Walking
put off.
Walking is kind of more important than a convention, I think.
Yeah. Just do what Ken does and need a knee replacement for a year and just go, nah, I'll just wait.
That's what canes are for.
Yeah. Let's see. Ken, were you able to get in touch with Sergio Ordonez on my behalf?
Yes and no. I did get in touch with Sergio, but it was kind of a public thing, so I didn't talk to him about your thing. But I do need to call him, so I'll let you know. It's on the list. It's on the list, but because we just
We just talked to him on Saturday night.
Yeah, that's all. We were just, we were just hanging out, shooting the stuff. That's all.
We were just all hanging out, and Sergio just pops on. Hey guys, what's happening? Hey, what's up?
Because that's our lives.
Excuse
we
me
get to
while I
hang out
clean
with,
off my shirt.
we get to hang out with Sergio Argoniez on a Saturday night, just hanging out. That's
I love
us.
this guy so much. I mean, I can't get enough of him. I really can't.
Wow.
He's amazing. He's amazing. And then, he's got some great Al Jaffe stories. Another legend gone. Just wow. It's been a rough couple years for the art community.
Yeah.
Really.
Now Al lived a full life. He was 102 when he died. So
yeah.
But it's never. You just always feel like it's still too soon.
But he retired like 2 years ago, so he had some time to enjoy it a little bit.
Yeah.
I think he literally retired when he was 100 or something like that from drawing, or something crazy.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Amazing.
But yeah, guys, that's what we got. We have all the news that's fit to print. If you guys have any questions about anything, please throw it out there. We'd love to keep talking to you guys. But like I said, our next 3 shows, next 3 weeks, we've got Felix Lionel on the 25th. We've got Scott Shaw, Captain Carrot, that's right, on the 2nd, and then Bill Morrison will be doing his remarks on those Matt Groening books on the 9th. And you guys can check out those. And listen, it's just cool to see what Matt Groening did on these books. And remember, all that money went towards the Cartoonist Society Foundation, which is a wonderful charity. And we very, very soon are going to start doing some more stuff with them and bringing some more artists in to do stuff. We have some plans for that as soon as that's kind of locked in, we'll make sure we let you guys know about that as well. Ken's got some big ideas.
Yeah, we're gonna make up for some lost time is what we're gonna do. So
right.
Godtail sold 3 of his commission list. There is still 2 spots if anyone's interested. It's $360 for a colored bust.
Yes.
And that Godtail stuff was amazing. Yeah.
I mean, the artists that Yoshi's getting first are just fantastic. And Filippo too. I mean, both of those guys, working with those guys has been amazing, helping us get some really quality artists on.
That's a good question, Ken. That's in your hometown, isn't it? Or at least in your home state.
SuperCon? That's a Reed Pop show, and they don't play nice.
They don't play nice?
Mm-mm.
So there's your answer for that one. So.
There's your answer, Dave. Sorry, bud.
Yeah. Let's see. But what else was I going to say? Not to cross promote here, but we work with CAF with Mr. Bill Cox, and last year Ken brought a lot of the 4C artists on to do those part of that mystery sketch where you pick a character and one of like 20 different artists will draw your character for you, and we're definitely doing that again this year, and Ken's bringing some great artists for that.
Yeah, we're not going to say who that's for Bill to do. So it's not the normal stuff that you guys, we brought some new guys to the table this time, so it'll be fun.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Yeah. What else? Anything else going on out here? No SuperCon. No. So we've got Philly, and then we've got Heroes Con, which is going to be huge. It's going to be fun. It's going to be I think all of us are going to be there. Even Becker's going to even be there. So it's going to be the first time we get to see him outside of
Becker.
Missouri.
All 5 of us in one place at the same time. Really,
it's going to be fun. Restaurants, watch out.
And then we have Tarifa Comic-Con, San Diego Comic-Con.
All right, San Diego Comic-Con, which I'm still jealous I can't go to. But Terrificon is going to be a great one.
Back-to-back weekends, I think.
That's going to be such a crazy week because I looked at flights and I think I'm flying home from San Diego like Wednesday and then flying to Terrificon Thursday.
Yeah, I'm actually considering just flying from San Diego to Connecticut.
I was going to do that too, but I looked and it's $150 less expensive for me to fly home and then fly out the next day.
Yeah.
And I still haven't decided when I'm going to get my flight. So I need to organize with you guys because I think it would make sense for us to try to all get to the airport at the same time so we can take one rental car.
In Connecticut, yes, because it's
an hour, 45 minutes
from Hartford to the
hour,
yeah. We are definitely going to try to organize that, or someone's going to be hanging out at the airport for a little while.
Or somebody's going to be taking $175 Uber.
Yes, exactly.
But yeah, it's going to be crazy.
Yeah.
Which one's first, Terrificon or San Diego? Right, San Diego's first.
San Diego's the week before Terrificon.
So right. I need Annika to let me do my laundry. so I can then fly.
There you go.
Well, no, we're not staying with Annika. We're staying with her parents. Remember?
Well, I'm not staying. I don't think I'm staying. I didn't get the invite. You did.
Yeah, no. We talked about it the other night.
Did we? I don't know.
She said you can stay in the guest room, and I'll stay in her old room.
I thought. I thought you. Okay.
I'm sure her parents don't know any of this, but we did talk about it.
All right. Well, anyway, I got to do some laundry, and then I can go to Connecticut.
Yeah. New York Comic Con. I'm planning on attending New York on Thursday and Friday, so I don't know if 4C will be there in official capacity. Probably not, but
as of this point, I mean, I may be there. I wasn't expecting to go this year, and I got invited by Anthony. Right. Anthony may invite me again. So
what show?
Then, yeah.
New York.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, everything's a little more spread out now. New York's in October, and and I'll be at Baltimore. 4C will not. That's just it's a local show for me. It's only about a 45-minute drive, so I'll be at that show. So that's another one that I'll be at all weekend. So if anybody, if looking for something or anything, I can probably, try and help somebody out on that. I'm not saying that for everybody to load me up with stuff, but I'll do my best.
There's a couple other Fan Expo shows we might go to, but they haven't announced anything, so I'm not announcing anything.
Right.
But there's three I'm pretty confident we'll be going to.
Did we announce this?
What's that? I don't know. I probably talked about it. Yeah, I think I mentioned it.
Oh, I didn't even know we talked about it.
Yeah, we're getting a site built. It's fantastic. I wish I could work on it. No, I should be able to now. I mean, today was tax day, so we were crunching the last few days trying to get that stuff done. But I have the admin access, and I mean, I know the front's being worked on right now. I'm not sure how long that takes, but we're excited. It's going to be a great site. It's really going to be a great site. You guys are going to love it, and it's going to be the focal point when you want to do commission lists. We're going to announce it on 4C Comics Facebook. You're going to have to go to the website to sign up, so everything's going to be funneled off the website.
Yep. Sorry, I'm trying. I realized I responded to somebody on YouTube on Facebook, so I have to redo it again. And I think I spelled it wrong on the other one anyways.
Oh, Murdoch, that is 100% going to happen. I'm so excited to see if it's like totally like pink, or if it's, I don't know what it's going to be like her old room. It's going to be crazy. I'm excited.
I'm pretty sure it has some art in it. I think
Scotty Young talk about these things. But,
I think she has Scotty Young art in there. I'm pretty sure.
No, I think that's out in her parents' living room. I think that's in the living room.
Oh, nice. But yeah, guys. So that's what we got.
Neo.
Yep, it's in there. You got it. All right. Well, that's what we got tonight, guys. So unless you all have any other questions or want to talk about anything else, we'll let you all enjoy the rest of your Tuesdays, but we wanted to make sure we touch base, came in, talked to you about some cool stuff. We're really trying to do a show every Tuesday. Ken didn't know if we were going to do a show because we did the 2 this weekend, but we're really trying to keep this Tuesday thing going. We don't want you guys to forget we're here, and we want to keep you informed of everything that's going on to the best of our knowledge. And like I said, for anybody who's waiting on any ops or anything that we're running, we're constantly emailing and being in contact with people and trying to get stuff done. Believe me, as soon as we have any information, we want to give it to you guys because we don't want you guys to have to keep waiting for stuff. But that's the best we can do, unfortunately.
I know you all want your pieces, but I want you all to have your pieces. So multiply that by every order. That's how I feel for every. I want this stuff done. I want to ship your art to you. I want you to be happy customers. I want you to love it, cherish it, put it on your walls, whatever you're going to do. That's what I want. So we're always trying. We're reaching out all the time. So,
yeah, and we're hoping to get even more people. We want to get, like I said, we have this wonderful list we got that Bill Morrison got us to do these charity shows that we have an incredible list of comic book artists on. We got to reach out to them and try to get you the art for them, and that's just to get money for charity and to get art in your hands. That's the whole reason why we're doing it. So it's just one of those things where we're just trying to keep it rolling and keeping you guys in good art. So we thank you guys so much for being a part of the 4C family. And let's see, the fun surprise when it shows. Yeah, it is. It's always a fun surprise when the piece shows up. It's like Christmas every day.
A lot went out, and there's another pile here that's going out tomorrow.
Along the same lines, guys, if you haven't received an invoice for Godtail for what else have we done lately?
Marco and
Aranga's list.
Tomorrow.
Yep.
yeah, Aranga's List, Godtail, anything that you haven't received an invoice for, it's not like we forgot it. Unlike Ariel Olivetti, we did forget. But everything else, we did not forget. We're on our way. It'll be there. We'll get it to you. I promise. It's coming.
Right. Now, did we invoice for all the Matt Groening stuff, or are we still waiting to invoice for that?
Yeah, everything's invoiced for Matt Groening. I collected most of the money, so I recently sent the Cartoon Society a 5-figure donation.
Excellent.
So, I mean, that's how we closed out the year. So thank you so much, guys. And, the truth is, maybe in a couple of years, we could do another with Matt. I think it was okay for him. It looked like he had a ball doing it because, when you guys see some of the remarks he did, it's good stuff. And just the way he did things. I mean, I can't even want to talk about it. Some of the stuff that he did was so amazing. But
you'll see him 3 weeks. 3 weeks, guys. You'll see him.
Yeah. So I think if we asked him again in a couple of years, he may do it again. But who knows?
Exactly.
But it was a great out. So there might be some pieces available somewhere at some point, and all that money will go to charity.
Absolutely.
But yeah.
SketchCon this year. Well.
Oh, really? I don't know. That's a good question.
That's in very preliminary stages.
Yes, but there is, we can't let you guys down. SketchCon it's been a staple. But yeah, everything's sort of right now. We just, we went through all the cons. We have some free time now to bring on some more talent and give you guys some more live shows and do some more commission opportunities and stuff. And then we got some more cons. So it's definitely going to get worked in. It probably is not going to be till, I would imagine, fall if we did one. I don't think we're going to be able to fit it into the summer, but yeah, as soon as we have an announcement, we'll let you know, guys. That's a great question. Those are always fun shows, but
yeah, we'll definitely do a SketchCon this year. Yeah, we might even do a group sketch op soon.
Sergio, gotta do the Sergio.
Yeah, Sergio. That's very appropriate. Very appropriate.
Mm-hmm. It is very appropriate, isn't it?
Yes. So something like that may be happening in the next, hopefully soon. But
in the next, hopefully soon.
The next, hopefully soon.
I didn't want to say.
It's April. It's April, so something like that might be happening in the next 8 months, guys.
Yes, listen, it's like my definitely, probably
less than 6 weeks.
But yes, thank you guys so much for joining us on another Tuesday. Thank you, Bacon. Thank you, of course, Ken, for doing all the stuff that he does, for bringing you guys great art. Thank you guys for joining us. I am Jeff, and the mouth that wouldn't stop until we turn off the clock. So we'll see you guys next week. Remember, next Tuesday is Felix Lionel, incredible artist. He's going to be finishing a piece for somebody her name rhymes with Monica, and you can see how great the work is that he's doing, and you can get on that list when we open it up, guys, because you're going to want to get something. Jason, I see what you did there. Have a wonderful night, guys. Thank you again, and we'll see you next week.